Daddy, I had a bad dream.
You blink your eyes and pull up on your elbows. Your clock glows red in the darkness. It's 3:23.
Do you want to climb into bed and tell me about it?
No, Daddy. The oddness of the situation wakes you up more fully. You can barely make out your daughter's pale form in the darkness of your room.
Why not, sweetie? Because in my dream, when I told you about the dream, the thing wearing Mommy's skin sat up.
For a moment, you feel paralyzed. You can't take your eyes off your daughter. The covers behind you begin to shift. I woke up as the thunder shook the house, just in time to see the power fade. My dog was freaking out as usual. He hates storms, you see. When the lights go out, he scampers from room to room, his nails going clickety-click on my hardwood floors. I've never seen a pet so afraid of the dark.
Ah!
Calm down, Max. I'm looking for it. I heard his nails against the floor as he found his way back to me in the dark. Finally, pulling out the flashlight, I clicked it on to make him feel better. Come on, Max. I've got the light. Scanning the room with the light from our bed, I caught a glimpse of his from a bookcase. Come on, boy. It's okay. He peeked his head out barely, with a look of frozen terror in him. Pulled it back again. Whatever. I'm thirsty anyway. I got up and stumbled to the kitchen. Then I stopped dead in my tracks. What lay before me made me nearly vomit. Sprawls across the floor was my dog, splattered in blood. His head had been hacked off. As I tried to recover, I heard the clicking of nails on the floor approaching from behind me. In Berlin, after World War II, money was short, supplies were tight, and it seemed like everyone was hungry. At that time, people were telling the tale of a young woman and a blind man in the crowd. But when I think of it now, it feels like I was the one there. I can still see the blind man, carefully picking his way through the people. He asked me for a favor, to deliver a letter to the address on the envelope. It was on my way home, so I agreed. I started out to deliver the message, but when I turned around to check on him, I saw him hurrying through the crowd without his smoked glasses or his white cane. The chill I felt in that moment has never left me. I was suspicious, so I went to the police. When they went to the envelope, they found something monstrous. 3 butchers harvesting human flesh and selling it to starving people. And in the envelope, just a note. This is the last one I am sending you today. That night, I heard my mom yell my name from downstairs. I got up and started to head down. But as I reached the stairs, she pulled me into her room and whispered, "I heard that too." I was surprised my stepdaughter had called for me, not her mother, in the middle of the night. She'd barely tolerated me for the few months we'd shared a home. "What's wrong? Monsters in your closet?" I asked. She nodded. "Mr. Bones won't let me sleep." "Mr. Bones? That's funny. My monster's name was Mr. Bones when I was your age," I said, chuckling. "Hey, maybe he's here for me and not you." She reached to turn off the light. "He told me the same thing." Then I heard the closet door creak. I thought the scariest sound I'd ever hear was my doorknob rattling violently in the middle of the night. But I was wrong. It was the jingling of my lost keys. I sat on the bus on my way to school, listening to music, paying no attention to the other students. At one of the stops, I looked toward Tommy's house. A pale hand slipped through the drapes and waved the bus driver to move on. He's sick, I thought. The day flew by. After school, I watched the news, and what I heard paralyzed me. Tommy's entire family had been murdered. I went to my room and quietly fell asleep. The next day, the bus stopped at Tommy's house again. As I was about to explain to the driver what had happened, I saw it. A pale hand slipped through the drapes and waved the bus driver to move on.